Alright, what about again? Today back with another video, man. We got another reaction. Today we got man stabs roommate to death over a video game, man. What, he was getting 21 to 2K, man. Let's go get straight into it, man.
This is Christopher Swalwell, and he loves playing Mario. Sometimes he will play with his roommate, David.
Oh no.
However, this time Chris played with David, he wouldn't walk out of there alive. Because this very game would be the reason David would stab Christopher over 40 times.
40 times
just
over
hours
Mario?
after this recording.
Dog.
$80 million here. Just get this shit.
You killed him.
And I'm dying too, so I don't give a f.
See, no, I'm scared of people like that just don't care about nothing. Like,
away from me. Please, please, please. And I said, I'm not your president.
nah, I'm about to say insane. Bro, what?
After David committed his horrifying murder, he would call 911 himself, explaining to police what exactly just happened. David wasn't trying to hide the facts that he committed the murder, but rather claimed that it was done in self-defense. After all, what happened between the initial fight and Christopher's death is unknown. Police would quickly rush to the scene, but nothing could prepare them for what they were about to see.
So
yeah, copy. We don't see them. We're gonna go in. We're gonna get into the building.
Like, I'm confused. Or is this before?
Hold up.
He was thirsty
again?
Hold up. He's like, hold up, damn. Relax.
Again?
You get your ass fucked.
Police department.
Yes, sir.
Are you the one?
Police department.
Cut.
Yes,
What's
sir.
going on? You're cut.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who else is here right now?
Dying in the bathroom in there.
Who is?
His name is Chris, as far as I know.
Okay.
As you
Ames
know,
93.
He put his hands on me.
Ames, I ain't gonna lie, that's a good gun on Call of Duty.
It's just my best friend on the phone.
Where you just had someone answer the door here at the apartment.
I just needed a witness.
Okay. Do you have any knives on you right now?
No, sir.
All right.
No.
You make sure you're clear, okay?
Yes, sir. Please.
Who else is in the apartment with you besides Chris?
They sound so scared, bro.
Dying on the bathroom floor, no one.
Okay. All right.
There's this guy. We're gonna go.
We need to check the bathroom. We have somebody bleed in the bathroom. Get him detained, please. All right, come on. Watch your step. Police department.
It's a smooth little apartment too, bro.
He's right here. I got him on the floor.
It's smooth.
Police
too.
department. Chris? Chris, can you hear me?
On the floor, police would find a bloodied Christopher with large gash wounds on every visible part of his body.
Oh my
Most
gosh.
horrifying of all was that Chris was on his last breath when officers walked in, even managing to make subtle body movements. However, within seconds of the officer speaking with Christopher, he would pass away.
Chris.
Oh, do you know how sad, bro? Like, that's what I be saying with cops. Like, I'm laughing and shit, but like, I really give them cops like the most respect, bro. Cause just imagine, bro, like you're trying to save somebody, then they just die in front of you. Like, you know how crazy that is, bro? Like, man, oh my gosh, man.
Police department.
Chris, stay still for me.
Darren, stay with him.
Yep, I'm with him. Chris, I need you to stay still for me.
Look at
Chris, can you tell me your name?
You tweet, hurry up.
You talk to me at all, Chris? It's all facial. Can't. Facial in head, yeah.
Dog.
Don't move.
What's all that blood back there?
I don't know what it's from.
It don't matter. Pick him up, man, or do something.
Yeah, like everybody here, what do you want? There's a guy in scalp, he's a scalp messing.
Okay. You just have to go on with the name.
Yep. I'm here, Jared.
What's your name?
After they saw the sheer
I don't know why that irritates me, bro. Like, stop talking to me like I'm a little baby or something. I get it, but no, bro. Come on, man. I'm bleeding from the top of my head. Like, what do you mean? What you mean, bro? If you don't get the stitches going, what the fuck?
After they saw
Get the
the sheer
bandages going.
brutality caused by David, officers would rush to detain him before he had even the slightest of chance to cause damage to anyone on the scene.
All right.
Face that wall for me, man.
Watch your step.
Face the wall.
Let me go ahead and say goodbye to you.
Face the wall, man. Anybody hearing that? I would have grabbed this
Let
phone.
me.
Drop
I
your
would have
phone.
slammed that
Drop
mother.
it or put it in your pocket.
I'm trying to say goodbye.
This cooked, bro. Say
He's
goodbye
got blood on
forever.
him too.
Yes, sir. My foot is split open.
What makes this footage so terrifying is that David doesn't even seem to be emotionally fazed by the whole situation. He just
care, bro.
mercilessly killed his best friend, yet he acts like nothing happened at all. Regardless, officers had a breathless body feet away from them, and with David now detained, all hands went on deck to get Christopher to the hospital as fast as possible.
On your count, Aaron. Hospital. You guys got good count? Wait, who's got the other leg? I got his. Who's got his left leg? Jared, grab both legs. Yep. 2, 3. Just go straight down the stairs. Okay. Keep your hand down. Keep your hand down. You're right, buddy. All right. Keep there. Yep. Here we go. Go on.
Stairs. On down.
Take your time. Take your time.
Wait,
You
so
okay?
did he,
Nope.
wait, is he
keep
still
your hand-
alive
Keep
or?
your hand down there. You're okay.
Go right. Go right. Ready? Come on, top.
So is he alive or is he
The
gone?
officers did everything they could to get Christopher the help he needed, but it was far too late. The damage David dealt was so severe that even if medics had been on the scene immediately after the attack, he still would have died.
Oh my gosh, bro.
With the intensity of the situation now slowing, detectives had one question that had to be answered. What
Why?
could have possibly led David to kill his best friend in such a brutal fashion? Something devastating must have happened, or
Like, why
so
is it
they
on
thought.
record right there?
Because the more they talked to David, the more obvious it became that this murder was about as evil and ruthless as they could have ever imagined.
I do kind of want to find out from you what's going on.
Oh, what?
Put his hands on my throat. You see the red mark?
Red net. Okay. Do you guys
Red
both live here
net.
together?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you and
I
Chris?
just moved in Saturday.
Oh, that's what it is. He knew. I'm about to say, why does this sound? He said, it's just my roommate on the floor. Like, bro, what?
Maybe
Bro?
his prison bit.
Okay, so let's start at the beginning. Sean, what's your first name, sir? How do you spell your first name?
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Couldn't help but laugh.
I just want to make. I know.
No, I know.
Is it S-E-A or is it S-H?
Thank you. It is.
S-H?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Do you need... Can I grab your phone for you?
Sir, it didn't release.
I know, I gotta fix that, okay? So hold on a minute
Oh
here.
my God.
Give me a second, okay? All right. I would like to take you down to the PD to talk a little bit more where it's quieter.
Where it's
So,
quiet.
I'm
You
gonna
have no choice,
grab
bro.
your cell phone. Do you want your keys?
Please.
You want Sigs to go with you too?
Please.
Is that cool?
6 months and phone.
So all that.
Sig smokes.
I'll tell you what.
Phone?
And
How
if
about
you
the
wouldn't
dog in
mind,
there?
lock the door. And my little girl behind us.
The fact that David asks to lock the door makes this whole case even more strange. It seems like David actually thinks his murder was justified. That even if Christopher put his hands around his neck, stabbing him over 40 times with a machete was the right way to handle the situation.
Like, bro, what?
All right, Sean, my man, we got to get your foot checked out too.
What's going on?
Yeah.
That
We're
dog
gonna
is
go-
starving,
Man,
twin.
we got to get your foot checked
Dude, the dog, look.
out too.
Get the dog some food. Like, look, I shouldn't be able to see the curvature right here. Like, this is his ribs, bro. Feed the damn dog.
Yeah. We're gonna go.
Did I do something wrong
We're gonna go to the police department. So come on
Did I do
along.
something
or?
wrong?
Really? You stay
Just
here.
stab this boy.
Yep.
40, 50
We'll make
times.
sure everybody's taken care of here. Okay.
Officers would transport David to their station for their one and only formal interview with him. And as expected, he would continue to show absolutely no mercy for his crime.
My name is Matt Duncan. I'm a detective here at the police department. I understand you probably need some stitches. I'd like to talk to you about what happened. Of course. And I'll leave that completely up to you, whether you'd like to go get your stitches, then talk to me, or whether you want to talk to me now.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that handled and
No.
so let's just get it over with.
But no, it's completely...
No, I have a problem with that.
Yeah, we know. Jared. Well,
Yeah, I mean,
we
he
can
just went crazy.
have him step out.
Like, bro, what?
To add to the array of sadistic character traits, David would ask for Officer Brakins to leave the room, who happened to be the only black officer on scene that night. The
Bitch. Fuck that mean.
police report would state that David had called Brakins multiple racial slurs and made racist jokes towards him just minutes after the murder had taken place.
I said funny?
Tonight, at some thing,
Yeah, he deserved everything he's getting.
Awesome fan.
floor fan, room fan, picked it up. off the base and hit the inside of the head with it. And they put the base in my neck and tried to choke me out. And when I got up,
Look like your neck just red. He said, what? Do you know? He said I collected his head, bro. You know how evil you sound saying that?
I know what I did at night.
Yeah.
But the mother put his hands on my throat and I defended myself.
Cook, bro.
Before I ask you any questions, you are here in handcuffs.
Is that still bothering you?
Yes, sir.
Which one?
The left one.
Left one still?
Yes. Can you really?
Okay, hold on.
You want to put a second set in there? Can you?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's get a second set in there so it gets you a little more.
Just give me a minute here, okay?
David would demand his cuffs to be readjusted in order to continue the conversation. They would comply and move his handcuffs to the front of his body. But right when the conversation picked back up, David would start to show his true emotions.
Yeah, bro.
There's one gentleman by the name of Todd that, in fact, I don't know his last name, by the way. The second night I was there, Sunday night, Chris ran up on him. And I'm not going to do that type of one because I know what would happen to me. But you know what?
All due respect.
No, I mean, he ran up
what?
on me like, get the out of my face, screaming at me, get the because we had to go to the store because I wanted to get some groceries and stuff. Just bring in, my share. And I called Tom and I said, would you mind watching my little girlfriend with my box?
No, we're talking about this is the skinny dog.
We're taking care of her. We got an officer out there that's with Lily, so
Do not put her on, please.
they're taking care of
my
her.
solution.
We don't care about that, sir. You just stole somebody else's soul.
Okay.
I retired last year because of the cystoma on my back. I didn't have the heart to. I'm sorry.
No, I know.
No, sir. No, sir, you don't. I lost my wife, my mother, and all three of my dogs all within 3 months of 2008.
Damn, no, that's actually insane.
My next door neighbor walked that box over to me in one hand and said, "You need a friend." And I said, "I do." So I certified her and trained her myself.
Awesome.
And she's in that apartment, but after the stomas appeared, I didn't have the heart to make it work. So I officially retired last year. She turns 12, Valentine's Day next year.
While this has nothing to do with Christopher,
Yeah, I'm about to
it
say
shows
dog.
that David does have some carrying bones in his body. More importantly, now that he's in an emotional state, the detective wants to capitalize on this and try to get to the true reason why David murdered Christopher so brutally.
You see what he did? Or tried to do.
So how did you find the apartment?
He advertised it online. I found it on, if I'm not mistaken, Marketplace.
On Facebook Marketplace?
Yes, sir.
And where did you
Exactly
move
why I
from,
don't be
sir?
trying. I be trying my hardest not to buy shit off there, bro. They be having a lot of bangers on there, man. But it be people like this, man, who tries to excuse them going through a lot of stuff in 2008 when it's 2025, and that's why you just killed him, and it's too emotional roller coaster. I don't got time for it, bro.
I'm worried about my little girl.
I understand.
She's all I have. I lost my wife after she passed. This he was a friend of mine, actually. I just want your two perspectives. I want to see the look on your face when I'm about to tell you what was asked of me. When I told him about losing my wife, he said, "What was the worst part?" I see it, and you're puzzled by it. I said, "The worst part of what? Losing my wife? You mean other than losing my wife?"
Yeah, like, bro, what? That is kind
The
of
worst
crazy.
part was the last 9 months. Just watching her wither and die, and she was not able to even respond. And my best friend was the one that brought all that home to me. 43 years I've known this woman. She's the one that brought it all home to me about 6 years ago. we were talking on the phone, and I said, love you, good night. And hung up, and she called me back and said, God damn it, I'm still talking. What are you hanging up on me about? I said, what? Then I said good night. She said that you didn't say goodbye. And just don't. Just let her. Yeah, you did, aren't you? I never got to tell my wife goodbye. Because those last 9 months, she was unable to respond. I didn't even realize I was doing it. But to this day, when I talk to you on the phone, I'm not going to say goodbye to you. I know what I did tonight, gentlemen, but I was attacked. So I'm not comfortable.
It seems like David simply lost everything besides his dog, his wife, his mother,
On some
and his
John Wick, bro. Hey, yo, if he was like a good person, I could, you know what I'm saying? I could advocate for you, and then you could just, you know what I'm saying? But you're not even.
He felt like he had nothing left to lose. David used Christopher attacking him as fuel to take his anger out on the world. However, despite him willingly pouring his heart out to the detectives, he still feels the need to hold up on his self-defense claims. Fortunately, the detective has some tricks to try and whittle this claim down. He'd first start by getting a recollection of events that led to the murder.
Yeah. How can I help you?
So tonight, like let's, go back to like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
All right. Can you just kind of walk me through everything that led up to this?
I can. About 3 or 4 o'clock was about the time that he had come out. He has
come out of his room?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, he had an Xbox out in the living room as well as in the bedroom, and my PlayStation 4 just
Bro, yeah, I'm about to say, bro, that's how my PS4 is, man. I be needing an ice bag, 2,000 fans, all type of ice packs, just for this damn PS4 to not sound like a damn microwave, bro.
I couldn't use my PlayStation, and I said, do you mind if I use your Xbox? Well, no, I said, an account. He needs my credit card information for Xbox.
Well, yeah, so you buy your
I'm
game.
just trying to play your console, dude. I don't want to buy shit. Well, it's just $1 to get you registered. Okay. He needs all my previous addresses and all this. I'm thinking, what the f*** are you doing, dude? I just want to play your console. Is this a recurring charge? I asked. Yes, $1 every month. It was worth not a fine. About 3 minutes later, I got an email. You can pull it up on my phone. It's right there.
All right. Okay.
$15.99 a month recurring. The mother.
He signed up for the trial and then.
Yes, sir. Shotgun knocked on his door. And you gotta say, I'm sleeping, he says.
Some of them old people do be miserable and mad as hell, bro. I wish one of y'all would talk to me like that.
You just walk out. Okay. I do have to play. I'm sleeping. It screams like I'm gonna say. That's when I came rushing in with the fan and all that.
So is the fan in his room?
Yes, sir.
And he came out of the room?
The fan's still in his room. A couple of pieces. Because he was part of it to try to choke me out.
So he...
The base on it is when he pressed that against my throat. And his 300-pound fat sat on my chest.
According to David, once he confronted Christopher about the additional $14 worth of charges, he seemingly burst through his door and attempted to choke him out. Obviously, this seems extremely uncalled for and far-fetched, so the detective would try to debunk this as much as possible.
So after you flipped him off, what happened next?
Very smart.
I know you are.
I flip him over on his back.
Okay.
I jump up. He'll take off running. He throws.
When he swung his body?
I don't know. It hit me in the back of the head, so I would assume either the stem and the base, the fan and the stem, or the base itself that he was trying to choke me out with, something that hit me in the back of the head. I ran to my room. because he had already put his hand on it. I knew what I was going for. Okay. And I went and got it.
And what was that?
The Nif?
It's kukri.
Oh.
You know what that is?
Is that
Sword or?
No, I was thinking a karambit with it.
Okay,
So no, I don't think I know what style blade
let's
that
go.
It's a short machete with a thick, curved blade.
That's sick, actually.
Shaped like a hammer.
You got that from your room?
Yes, sir.
And
Out of its sheath. Because I slept with it the last 3 nights. Because of the first night he came back.
This is David's first major slip-up. He clearly states that he managed to get to his room without Christopher attacking him, yet proceeded to grab his machete
Righto,
and
you
approach
slept it for the next 3. You slept it for 3 nights because of the night before, but then the first thing you cooked, bro.
him to attack. If he truly wanted to safely de-escalate the situation, he could have easily shut his door and called 911. David had no intentions of de-escalating, but rather to kill.
Yeah.
And what he says next would prove this even further.
then did he come into your room, or did you go back out of your room and?
No, I came back out of my room and met him in the hallway as he was heading to my room. I met him halfway.
Okay.
That's why you saw the blood.
I saw the blood.
There's blood from the hallway all the way in.
So you guys kind of met in the middle between the rooms there.
And then I shoved him back in the bathroom and said, "You're gonna die. That's what you fucking me on my floor."
What?
I'm already dying, John. From this tube in my hand, I don't give a fuck. But I'm not gonna let him put his hands on my throat and try to attack me. Not without a fight.
So you showed
He
him
ain't have much of a fight, son.
and you.
I didn't shove him. I split his goddamn skull. And he fell in there. Because he was running away from me. Please, please, please. And I said, I'm not your prisoner.
This was the nail in the coffin for
Yeah,
David.
bro, you're
His efforts to claim
cooked.
self-defense.
You're a cook, dude. Like, you can't, like, see how the rules is, even if you get robbed, like, say if someone robs you and then they run away, like, you can't run after them and then shoot them and kill, like, even though that will make it,
were meaningless after what he just admitted.
You want to keep talking to prison? You want to keep talking to prison? You want to try to punk me out or something? Is that your game? I'm not your prisoner.
So, where was the first blow that you landed?
Towards the end of the hallway, just as you come from my bedroom to the kitchen/living.
I was in the apartment, so
Yes, sir.
not at his room door, but
No, sir, not at that
As you're
door.
coming in.
Remember that hallway where I went
Yeah.
down in my room?
Yeah.
Okay, where that hallway ends, at the beginning of the kitchen/living room area, those blood drops.
Yeah, that's where all the blood was in
That's
there.
where the first guy was in.
And then where did that land on his body? You remember?
First one, I recall, it would be the right hand side of his right.
Right. His right hand side.
and he was facing.
Right.
He was facing away from you when you. You said he was recruiting.
He was looking right at
Oh,
us.
okay.
And it was in your
his
hand
right
or your
is
left
his
hand?
left cooked, bro.
The
The
blade.
blade
Yeah.
was in my right hand.
Okay. So if
so
I
it's
had
his
a blade
left.
in my right hand and it hit the right side of his face,
Yes, right.
it was a cross,
Yes, sir.
kind of like that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So one was here. Was there a second
His
one?
right to left, oh yeah.
No, there was 3 or 4.
3 or 4? Were they all the same motion to the same side of the body, or
I couldn't tell you.
after that first one?
After that first one, I couldn't tell you, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Oh man.
At any time, did you feel like you had a chance to separate and get away from him?
I'm not sure I understand the question.
How you don't understand that simple ass question? When you left, did you have a chance to then de-escalate? What the hell?
Down?
Or that when you
Out for the count kind of thing?
or when you came out of your room and he saw you had the blade?
Oh, no, he was still trying to fight.
Okay.
He
And
didn't go down until I had Zoko on the phone when they arrived. Because I called her. And I said, "Oh, I'm going to jail." And she said, "Oh, goddamn, I'm going to do it." You telling me that, Tussles? Do you stop until they're done? No. I just kept swinging and swinging.
And he kept moving backwards?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm just telling you, I kept going until he was done.
And you said you picked up part of the fan at some point?
I picked up the thing.
Oh
Because I
my
was still
god, yeah, he was
somewhere
raging, bro.
close.
It's all over the bedroom, bathroom,
Yeah, gotcha.
pieces of it everywhere. You saw it.
I saw it, yeah.
What'd you do with the blade?
Oh my gosh. That's
You want to
ridiculous.
answer that one? You know where.
I know where it's at. It was sitting on the dining room
I
table.
left it.
On the dining room table?
He had it on the table.
Was anyone else, was Todd at the apartment when this happened?
He was. Matter of fact, I went back and knocked on his door and I said, Todd, I may or may not have just get that motherfucker piece of shit.
Like, you can't say I may or may not.
Quivering. I needed some alcohol and took off. When was the last I saw Todd?
And that was before we got there.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So you had moved here from Bryan, you said?
Yes, sir.
From Bryan's in Arkansas?
Brian. Yes, sir.
And I guess, do you have family in Ames or?
I have no family. My wife and my mother
Yes,
was the
sir.
last in my family.
She just told
I'm
y'all
all alone
that.
in
She
this
just told
world.
y'all that.
And I'm dying too, so I don't give a f.
Nah,
I
man.
really don't.
That don't mean you get
Is
to
he
take
sick?
other people's lives and all that extra stuff, bro. Yeah, because you got a tumor, is he saying it? Yeah.
You have a tumor?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Sorry.
Like, bro, what,
The
bro?
entire, matter of fact, these are the doctor's words, not mine. It's the largest they've ever seen. They don't know how I'm walking around. But it's the same thing they said when they said I'd never use that arm again, too. That's the one I used to take that mother head apart tonight.
Do you feel you went overboard tonight?
No, sir. I didn't go overboard. I did what I had to do to get that big fat off of me. He outweighs me by 120 pounds.
That is a lot of
I did
pounds.
what I had to do.
And this seemed to be all detectives needed as well. It was clear as day. David was a cold-blooded killer. However, as they were about to wrap up the interview, David would make one final chilling statement to everyone in the room.
I'm not sorry for what I've done.
I believe
I did
that.
what I had to do. I hope you gentlemen
Do you
understand.
need another tissue?
David spared no remorse to Christopher and wanted the officers to be fully aware of that.
I did not
Unfortunately for
care.
him, the judge wouldn't spare him any remorse either.
Yeah,
and
dog.
David Sean Hunter would be charged with first-degree murder for the brutal killing of Christopher Swalwell. In September of 2021, he was sentenced to life in prison
bro.
without the possibility of parole.
My
He
boy
would
need-
file for a mistrial later that year, but was swiftly denied.
Denied. No, why would you think that was gonna work, sir? Like, you kill him in cold blood and you know you did over because what? Like, over a damn Xbox? Because he, I mean, I get he charged your car, but damn, you killed him? Like, that's so sick, bro. But I don't know, man. If you guys enjoyed this video, man, make sure you guys give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, man. If you out here doing weird stuff like this, man, just go ahead and get you up out of here, man. But other than that, stay out.